This is an area that we typically are water starved, not so much in the Gerber Reservoir, but in some areas we rely on the snowpack for irrigation. And whenever we have an overstocked forest, it sucks a lot of water out of the ground whenever water we get into the soils. Juniper does the same thing. Whenever we have a dense forest, a dense juniper stand in rangeland settings, the snow doesn't drift. If you can get drifting snow, often it'll release water more slowly over the summer months, bringing stream water back into the system during the summer months. With juniper, thick juniper, it doesn't drift. It'll quickly absorb a lot of that moisture and it won't recharge the aquifer, therefore you get dry streams in the summer. So that's one of the objectives of this project.
Part of the NRCS Juniper program that we're involved in will remove the juniper, which in a pine stand, if you're trying to grow commercial pine trees, is an undesirable species. And so that's our primary goal. Some of our land that we're doing the juniper work on is scabland, but it does have what we call wet weather springs, and junipers are a huge consumer of water, and so we're taking the juniper out in those areas to increase the stream flow and hopefully add water to the watershed. Pine trees will put on more growth. They won't be competing with the juniper for the water that is in the soil, and as well the younger pines that are coming up, they'll have access to more sunlight, removing the juniper.
It does put some jobs on the ground with the loggers. The timber market right now is down, so this is going to put some people to work through logging. Some of the materials that comes out of this could come out as chips. It could come out as firewood, and so we have folks that want to come up here and get the firewood and sell it in town, because this is already, once it's in piles, we're going to have to burn it unless they cut it up for firewood. So that forest management that we used to do in this part of the world, kind of bringing that back. So we chose this area because of the partnership with the Forest Health Partnership, that we could collaborate with ODF, more boots on the ground through a statewide agreement, helping us do inventories, working with the landowners, getting the loggers set up, lined up to get the work done. NRCS right now is the big funder for private lands. In this particular watershed, we'll have obligated over $1 million to this particular watershed in 2 years. So we're the biggest funder for implementation on private land, non-industrial forest, on the rangeland, to work with the juniper. We have a lot of connections. We know a lot of farmers and ranchers, and they know each other. And so working with the Conservation District, it's a special relationship, and we're the only ones that have that relationship with the Conservation District, who's been here for years. And so that really goes a long ways to getting the landowners involved in working with us. And that's pretty much our role, is to mostly the connection to the actual landowners, because of our history of working with them.